What's up, YouTube? So today I saw a video of the new Pokemon game that came out, and let me just say, I am beyond disappointed at this point. I don't understand why anyone is still buying Pokemon. Just give up on the franchise and let it die. If you stop buying it, then there's more of a chance that the next Pokemon game will actually be good than if you just keep sending Game Freak your money, even though every single thing they make is absolute dog shit. And I thought it was really funny because like not even a week ago the new Digimon game came out, right? And I just want to show you like a really quick comparison between these two games. Mind you, Digimon is a IP that doesn't even have 1/100th the recognition of fucking Pokemon. Let's be real. It's still popular, but it's not even remotely close to the same level. So you would expect that Pokemon would have way more budget. I'm talking at least 10 times the budget to spend on this game to represent probably the highest grossing IP in AAA video gaming. But let's just check out these little clips here for a second and you tell me what you think about it. So here we have one of the first cutscenes in Pokemon ZA. So right out the gate, no voice acting, bare bones minimal animation, terrible camera work. All of the models and stuff look like they're out of a game from 5 to 10 years ago, and that's being generous. Honestly, Kingdom Hearts looked slightly better than this, and that was on PS1 or PS2. It was like one of the first games for PS2. And so, yeah, like I said, no voice acting. You have to read everything. Character models are okay, but not great. Like, it's about what you would expect from a Pokemon game, artistically speaking, in terms of the character models. But the environment lacks any soul. It's literally just cubes with textures on it. Textures probably just made by, like, Chat GPT or, you know, some artist that poor artist had to texture every single fucking thing in the entire game or something. I don't know. It looks okay from a texture perspective, but it would look about 1,000 times better if it had any depth to it whatsoever. And that's just art-wise. So let's pause this cutscene here and just get into this other cutscene down below on the Digimon game. First cutscene, by the way, in the game. Well, immediately you can tell there's way better camera work. It's focusing on the characters. Yes, there's characters in the background that aren't important to the cutscene.
Like overdoing it a little lately. The world is starting to wake
And
up
look at
to our
that
existence.
voice
Ironic,
acting.
really. A secret organization that hunts down urban legends is becoming an urban legend in its own right. If that anime you just saw gets too popular, you can forget about going around dressed like that anymore. I'll go ahead and put in a request for budget for a new uniform. But for this mission, you'll need to keep
And there's actual dialogue, and it's not just flat story progression that feels like it came straight out of Chat GPT.
Are you already aware of the anomalous phenomena that have been observed in this city?
Oh my god, there's dialogue choices even.
You know, paranormal occurrences that can't be explained by today's science. It's our specialty, remember? Similar phenomena have been confirmed in Japan's Shinjuku area. It's a routine mission. You know the drill.
So anyway, I think this little clip here already more than gets across my point in terms of this, right? So, in terms of just cutscenes, I think we can clearly see which one of these games is, you know, which one of these games is better. They both have the same price tag, by the way. They both released virtually the same day. I mean, obviously it was like a couple weeks apart, but you get my point. Like, these are not drastically different era video games. These are in the same year, same month even. There is no excuse for the quality difference between these games. If anything, I would expect the Digimon game to look more like the Pokemon game, because the Digimon game would have a less budget. This is an unacceptable level of quality. Mind you, one of these games came out for $70. The other game came out for $70 and already has a $40 DLC plan. Just keep that in mind. They released the DLC announcement before the game even came out for Pokemon, because they were so sure that people were just gonna eat it up. It's just ridiculous. Let's get into the gameplay, shall we? If you can call it that. So somehow, they managed to go down a step in Pokemon here, in my opinion. And they removed the basic mechanics of Pokemon from Pokemon. So there is no longer a turn-based system. It's now an active cooldown system. So it's like, oh, here, let me just skip ahead so we don't have to watch this. So all you do is you just spam buttons to spam your fucking cooldowns out as fast as possible. And yeah, it seems a lot more active, and at least there are, you know, some degree of animation work here. Not much, mind you, because each Pokemon basically only has that one attack animation. And then they shoot projectiles or whatever, but... So there's a lot more animation and focus on the actual character models, which is good. It's a good direction, right? But they threw out the entire formula of the game to basically mimic Palworld, it seems like. I feel like this is just so they can... I don't know. To me, this seems like just a reason for them to patent more mechanics. It doesn't seem like it's got anything to do with the Pokemon that fans actually enjoy. I used to play Pokemon. I played it for a long time. The last good Pokemon game I would say I played was Sun and Moon, personally. As soon as the Pokemon came out for the Switch, it was mid at best, let's be honest. Having to have unskippable cutscenes makes doing any kind of like repetitive playthroughs entirely ridiculously boring. But anyways, obviously I'm probably a bit more into the extreme side of things. But does this look fun to you? Just running around spamming fucking A, B, X, Y over and over again with no real strategy, just picking up shit. Like, this is the combat. This is it. This is not only is this the combat, this is the best the combat gets in the entire game. Period. It does not get any better than this. This is a boss fight. Just understand that. It's fucking ridiculous. Anyway, let's look at Digimon. Again, a cheaper game. And I know some people don't like the whole, I know some people really don't enjoy the, like, turn-based stuff, but it's Pokemon. Like, people like turn-based in Pokemon. That's kind of the whole fucking point of the game. The strategy of it. Like, the being able to choose which type is super effective against which type kind of thing. So here's a normal combat, and it obviously opens up with an explanation about how to fucking play the game, because this isn't Pokemon, this is Digimon, so, you know, they have to actually explain the mechanics a little bit. It's also way more in depth if you've never played Digimon. So, immediately, it is turn-based, which is what people would expect to see. You've got, like, this really nice UI. It's very clean. Look at this animation, dude. That one attack had more animation this entire fight did. That wasn't even a main fight. That's just a regular mob fight. There's a reward screen. It's clean. Look at how much cleaner this game looks. Look at the detail. The pipes are actually 3D. They're not just the texture. Different attack, different animation. That was just a basic attack, mind you. So when they have abilities, the special moves actually do have actual animation. Obviously, this game is a little different because, Digimon is a lot grindier than Pokemon if you've never played it. So, yeah, if you're not using a skill, it's not going to really have any animation to it. But at least each enemy still has its own animation, even for the individual stuff. And like I said, this is the lowest quality fight versus the highest quality fight. Like, there's no Digivolution even going on here. Which is like half the fucking mechanics of the game, mind you. Here, let's look at a different fight, shall we? This is more like a boss fight. So you still got your, you know, it's still the basic same gameplay loop. Look at how much fucking more animation this has. There. Obviously, this is gonna spam the same move over and over again, but the fact that it even has that much animation to begin with, I feel like it's a pretty good, like, yeah. It's a pretty good example of what I'm trying to get across anyways.
Please?
So just compare those two games side by side, understanding that one of those games probably had like a tenth of the budget as the other game, and it's not the one that you would expect. And in my opinion, this is enough to showcase just how far that Pokemon has fallen. Pokemon used to be like one of the best turn-based games out there. It used to be like really high quality. It had a lot of depth to it. It still has some of that depth, but the casualization of the game, they've been slowly ripping out as much of the depth as they possibly can get away with taking out of the game. And at this point, it's just like, there's no challenge left in the game at all. It's literally just Pokemon visual interaction. Like, it really isn't anything else to the game. And I think that if you're still buying this, you need to get help, man. Like, seriously, you have an addiction. This game is not good. Stop spending $70 on this when you can spend that same $70 on 4 different indie games that will last you 10 times as long as this game will last per game. Just stop it. That's it anyways. That's what I wanted to say. I think I've got pretty much everything on the table. If you still want to support Pokemon after this, I don't know what to tell you. If you like the video, leave a like, comment what you think of this game, and subscribe for future content. I'll see you in the next one.